Good morning, everyone. It's another, well, not another, it just is Wednesday morning from Kyoto. This is another Kyoto Commute on the most beautiful streets in the world. Original Roman roads of Japan. Oh, shit. Little bumpy. This one always wakes you up in the morning. Really makes you question, why did you drink so much last night? Hope you're all doing well and had a fantastic evening yesterday and are well rested and ready for another productive Wednesday. I know I am. It's not raining again. This is probably the only other non-rainy day in the rainy season we'll have, so let's enjoy it together as we make our way through the old capital of Japan on busy, uninteresting roads. Enjoy, enjoy. I like to avoid the bumpy stuff. Sometimes just keep out of its way. Unless there's a car coming, I don't like to be that close. Get back on the bumpy stuff. Boom! Ooh. Yes. Gotta love it. Maybe my next bike should be something with better suspension. But it's a morning commute. This one is. And the morning brings about its own charms of high tension and stress and sleepiness and people on drugs and people pissed off and people going to their work and lives that they're pissed off about. So it's a beautiful way to kind of immerse yourself in the general chaos of the morning by riding through rush hour. But we'll just try and keep it chill today. I heard on the news yesterday that the U.S. has increased its level of warning and advisory to its U.S. residents to a level 4 against really not traveling to Japan. Avoid traveling to Japan. Let me make that better. Rephrase it. Let me make that better and rephrase it. The U.S. now has made it a level 4 advisory warning, urging its citizens not to travel to Japan. Don't go. Level 4. Don't go. Because COVID is too high. That's a shame. Understandable, though. But yeah, the funny thing with that one is that, we've done it just not too far away from the Olympics. So the U.S. is telling its people don't go to Japan. Japan is telling the world that, no, we're having the Olympics just without spectators. It's an interesting contradiction there. Just gracefully crawling along. This is a police station in Japan. Shimogamo Police Station. Interesting fact that may or may not be true, because what do I know? But the police in Japan do carry guns, but they're never using them. And I think if they want to use them, they kind of have to call it in and say at the moment, okay, I'm requesting permission to draw my firearm, which I think is kind of interesting. They can't just draw it on the fly. That could be completely wrong. That's just what I've heard a few times. In this world, we're constantly sharing things so easily, and I just wonder if all the stuff that we're sharing that we think is true is actually true. Who knows? That's just how I believe it to be. So, yeah, you know. I mean, really, seriously, like 20 kilometers an hour, how does it work? You know, when you when you go drastically under the speed limit, that behavior is proven to actually cause more accidents because everyone gets frustrated and pissed off and has to turn and move around. And yeah, it messes things up. It's true. It's all about the flow of traffic. We're getting away from the flow of traffic. Honda Vizzle. It's kind of like bezel, only with a V. One thing I find difficult about riding in the morning, oh, thanks, man. It's all good. You know, it's just like you're tired, obviously, and then, you know, getting on the bike, you're forced to wake up and process things really quickly. I don't know, just the way it is. I'm tiring. You can't just hop on a bike and go autopilot. So coffee is key. When I wake up, huge cup of coffee and some morning reflection. This green arrow light here, when I have my dark visor on, I can't even see that it's green. It's crazy. It's just so dim. It gave me a problem once. Pick a lane, any lane. I don't know, let's go behind the GTI, because it's a cool car. Are you gonna stop? Okay, cool. That's a loud truck. See, this stretch of road is an example of traffic where it's like everyone tries to get around each other, but then in the end we all end up like at the same spot anyway. So I don't know. Just gonna tuck in here and just chill here. Can't be bothered to ride like a bunch of idiots like that. The other thing is I'm in no hurry to get to my job. Why do I want to be there faster than usual? I mean, gotta get there, but at the expense of what? And I'm never late, so. It's a Kawasaki Dealer shop. It's kind of cool. I've never been inside. Oh, it's the new Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. These kind of bikes, like the ZX-10R and all the bigger super sports, are really expensive in Japan. Not really sure why that is. It's almost like they're made here, exported, and then imported back in or something. This is how they do politics in Japan. The guys stand outside and wave. They wave to everyone. Even a person like me who can't vote. I appreciate that. It's nice. We're here and we're waving. So my sister gave a really incredible speech at a university where she's currently placed at, kind of christening in a new building, and was asked to talk, and it was done very successfully. And one of the interesting things is that she was saying how surreal it was to be once again in an environment where everyone doesn't have the masks on, and it's a large social event, and everyone's socializing normally, like just how it used to be. Because things are kind of getting back to normal again there in Virginia, in the U.S. And yeah, it must have been a really nice experience. It's something we've kind of forgotten about how things used to be. Big cocktail party events and many people interacting normally at a close distance. Yeah. Anyway, those days will be coming again soon. The normal, large social function days. Look forward to being able to take part in situations like that again. I guess the bars and clubs and everything will be just going crazy once we can have it how we used to have it. Everyone will enjoy it. It's almost going to be like this notion of a revenge. We could say like revenge tourism, for example, people going out and doing the trips that they wanted to do and couldn't do. And that should also find its way into, the entertainment, drinking, and party culture. People going out and getting annihilated in the ways that they wanted to and couldn't, or overcompensating for the times that they couldn't. Should be quite explosive. And I like to think there's probably going to be a lot of money to be made in that reemergence of society. Hopefully I'm a part of it. The other day I sat on a Honda CBR 1000RR, and I was looking at it, and the guy was trying to sell it to me. It's kind of an older one, the older Fireblade, and we were talking about this bike that I have, this old FZR, and he's trying to tell me like, I don't think I can get a lot of money for it in the trade, and I don't know. I mean, I understand that's how they work. They need to make a profit margin. But one thing I didn't understand was that he's kind of saying like, it's a rare bike, so no one wants it. Really? I thought the rarity kind of increases the price a little bit. They're going up a little bit. And also like, how long have you had it? I said I've been riding it for 5 years. And that, at that point, he really kind of questioned it and wasn't interested, because he kind of thought, it's been used a lot. And my answer was like, actually it's kind of on the contrary to that, because if I had the bike and it was sitting for 5 years, you'd have to fix everything. But these old carbureted bikes need to be ridden, and so the fact that I've been riding it 5 years means that it's been getting a lot of riding on it. It works well, and I've probably replaced and maintained all the wear parts on it. So I don't get that point, buddy. Anyway, it was nice to sit on a larger bike, a lot more comfortable than this. Well, everyone, thanks for tagging along on this morning's ride. It was a pleasure having you on board. All the best for a great week ahead. See you later. Bye-bye.